Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Deni Avdija.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
So here's Portland's starting group. Anthony Simons out there with Avdija. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Clingan. And it's Kamari in at the 4. And for the Cavaliers, Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the 1. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
Here's Garland. Portland making their last shot from deep. Mitchell. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It goes on Deni Avdija. Cleveland shooting their first free throws tonight. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, B.A., to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Allen, the pass to Garland. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by Kamari. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. Now Simons, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Pass to Clingan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Avdija. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Clingan. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Top of the key. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
And you can't fault the D right there. I mean, Mitchell is just so talented and capable of hitting difficult shots.
On the wing, Simons. Guarded by Garland. Simons against Garland. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Shot is up. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Garland stopping on the dime and delivering that time on the pull-up.
Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
From deep, Strus. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at Portland, a really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft. Blazers trail by 5. Pass to Clingan. Back to Avdija. Here's Simons. Over Garland. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist by Avdija. Simons gotten his second bucket of the game. Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
Here's Clingan. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Fast break Cleveland. Oh, from deep. And Allen gets it to go.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Avdija from outside. Buries it from 3.
You can see the work that Avdija has put into that three-point shot.
Garland for 3. Sinks the tray. Garland's got 8.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Kamari. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This team doesn't just win, they win big. Now with a double-digit win differential for the season. Wow.
That means they've given full effort for all their games. No garbage time, no lax efforts, full throttle basketball playing. They've spent a lot of time dominating on the floor.
Avdia from outside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Garland. Unloads. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 12 points for him.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And here's Simons, guarded by Garland. Here's Kamari, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. All sorts of time. Yes, on the jumper. Kamari's got his 2nd bucket on the night. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. For the Cavaliers, Hunters checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Strus. And Jerome subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And Brent, what you like about Toumani Camara? He'll get in there and do the dirty work for you.
Well, what a ride for him to get the recognition to become an NBA draft pick. He did all the little things to put himself in a position to succeed, and then all of a sudden can get on the floor and contribute in so many ways. Versatile defender, knocks down some mid-range shots. These are the kind of guys who you love to see build out a career.
That one's good. Reith.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now. Oh man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Avdia from outside, and the rebound goes to Cleveland. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Blazers and came away with a win.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul.
Henderson.
That's his first foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter here. Oh, didn't think that was going in. Garland's got 18.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for Cleveland. Oh. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Then it's Murray, then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Kamari in at the 4 slot.
The response from Scoot in answer 3, what a back and forth. Oh my.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us. And Brian, they know there's still work to do."
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Here's Hunter. The rebound by Murray.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Mobley down low. He's against Murray. Cleveland again missing.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
The offensive rebound. Thibault finds Sharp. Over Okoro. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there. And Cleveland has possession. They've led by as much as 10. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Darius Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Thibault. Blazers trail by 5. Henderson outside. Pass to Murray. From the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
Garland draws the double. From downtown. And Cleveland another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Mitchell's checked in for Strus. All right, it's time to take a glance at the rookie leaderboard and see which first-year players have rebounded the ball the best since the All-Star break. Donovan Clingan is second.
And since the All-Star break, he's continued to improve his game. This rookie is hitting the boards hard.
Blazers trail by 5. Simons outside. And there's Clingan on the assist by Simons. Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, it sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers. And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
The upside of road trips, like the one they have scheduled, is you really get a chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates. And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
And that one drops for him.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Simons outside. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Portland.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Now, Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Simons against Garland. Pulls it from the top of the key. Missed it. 3 for 6 now.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And he gets it to go. Garland's got 27 points. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. 7-point differential. Pulls it. Nails the baby hook. Simons got 9 points.
Well, Simons, if we got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one off.
For the Trailblazers, Kamara, he's checked in for Murray. Grant comes in for Sharp. And it's Avdia in for Henderson. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. 1:33 left in the second quarter. Fires the three. Portland with a rebound. Kamare's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Grant against Strus. Pass to Kamare. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Out to Simons. 4-3. And they recover it. Grant with it. Takes a three. He drops it from range. Now just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Tipped. Simons with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. The three. Cleveland gets it back. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Avdia with it. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10. That basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Avdia from outside, on target from range. Avdia's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Gotta like the confidence there. Shots like this prove Avdia is a solid scorer.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Simon's shot is good.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans.
Hey everybody, it's Portland Trailblazer basketball on tap in a game that's proven to be a healthy matchup through the first half.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
These two guys we thought they'd bring it tonight, it has been brought. Playing with no fear.
Can't forget it.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. So it's Portland now, trailing by 2. Simons outside. And they pick up 2. Simons got 15.
Love the combination of skill and athleticism. Anthony Simons exploding offensively here.
And the shot is good by Garland.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he could be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie.
Yeah, showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth.
And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. Portland, 3rd.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
And here's Simons outside. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Cavaliers lead by 3. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question, they're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Sends it home from 3-point land.
I just love the ball move.
Off the outside. Can they get it? He buries it from 3. He's got 12.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And they've come out of halftime really on a roll.
It's offline from half court.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
It's Avdia on the wing. 12 points for him. And here's Grant from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Grant's got 8.
Like seeing Grant knocking down threes, especially when it comes in the form of getting revenge.
Fires at the elbow, and he hits the jump shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
And here's Simons outside. Another 3 for Portland.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Garland for 3. From deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul, and Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Simons. Henderson scanning the floor. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively. I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Henderson for 3. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite, the 2nd overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
Murray's checked in for Kamara.
Yeah, a ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
Mobley, no good. Portland trailing here for the lead. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Klingon. Henderson's got 7 points here in the quarter. Releases. Garland, no good. Now Portland with it. They're on a 15-5 run. For three, Klingon. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Hunter from the arc. Gets the three to fall. Hunter's got 6.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Three-pointer Sharp. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line. Trying to take advantage from distance.
A different look for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Allen, and Jerome subbed in for Darius Garland. Walker, he's checked in for Portland. Back to Henderson. It's Walker on the wing. And the jam by Walker.
And Henderson just dropping an absolute dime there. Good to see him seeking out a teammate.
And the shot goes. Give him 8 points now.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And here's Hunter for 3. That shot, no good. Nice D from Avdia. Portland leading by 3. Sharp passes to Avdia. Here's Murray. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The baseline J. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. The deep 3 from Murray. Misses the 3. Launches it from deep. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Portland ahead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Wade, the pass to Jerome. Outside Strus. Now Hunter. Garland for 3. Connects again from distance.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Walker's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading. Fires it. He got it again! Sensational!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, nerves of steel for the young Sharp.
Cleveland.
A calm in the storm, and these fans are feeling it.
He's been raining them down from outside. En route to the most triples in a game in franchise history. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Garland. Hits yet again. Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Goes up from the top of the key. Henderson misses.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even...
Good! Another from three.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016, that was the top spot until Klay took it.
Tries it from the top of the key. The kick to Hunter. Garland for three. And again for three.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Klay Thompson, that is.
The Cavaliers lead by 5. Here's Hunter. Thibault with the board.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
From outside, off the mark. And the Cavs with possession. They're on a 16 to connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is finally bested. What a shooting display. Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So a different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter, and Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Garland against Simons. Here's the three. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Remains Cleveland ball.
Here's Mitchell. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
There's Simons with a three. Hits the trifecta. Simons has got 26 points.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. There's the triple. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Kamari. Over Allen. Kamari, no good. Mitchell with the ball. Optia picks him up. And there's Mitchell on the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass. And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Drops in the 3.
Haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
And that's an intentional foul.
Team foul.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Pulls it from the corner. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And he's got 28 now.
Yeah, pretty good poise for Simons. I mean, that was a...
Oh, another one falls!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. It could be a difference maker in the result.
absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Kamari, that's good.
Good setup. Avdia, he's got such a good feel for the game.
It's Strus for the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Going inside. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Simons has got 9 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And it's blocked.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Cavaliers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this is win number 60 for the year. A huge milestone for them and a testament to the effort and energy these guys bring every night.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Darius Garland.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
A nice shot by Clingan. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. There's Simons with a three, and it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And he commits the intentional foul.
His first, second team foul.
11 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they foul intentionally.
Team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers with 2
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Timeout called, Portland. They're down by 7. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
5 ticks left in the fourth, and an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Good on first, and that increases the lead to 6.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept